Oh shit. I want bubble gum. 1 second. One more time. It is. It's a Final Fantasy booby mouse pad. Yes. So the mouse pad ninja made it. I don't know if I made the command, but I will. He made it for me as a gift, but he also makes them and sells them, and his friend makes the designs. Check it out. Right? Oh, fuck yeah. Thank you, Hate. So we have a command if you want to get one for yourself. This is, there we go. And use the code AC5. You can do any types of designs with big titties. And I will say, guys, like, this is just a plastic piece on it to protect the back. But like if you look at it, if I separate the fabric, it doesn't get like lighter. So it's not like gonna rub off or anything. It's like a good quality. Right? And you can finger the titties. They're fun to squish. Oh my god, I was like, what the fuck is that noise? It was very loud. And I just let my dogs outside, so I was like, oh great, something's like outside. Hey, this is all your fault that I'm chewing gum so avidly now. My dogs are barking at me. Let me make sure they're barking at me and not trying to kill something in the backyard. They're like really barking out there. What are you barking at? What are you barking at? What are you barking at? Ruff! 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 Ruff, ruff! Funny, right? Oh my god. Since we're being open, what is that you're trying to cover up there? That's my fish tank. Fuck me, guys. I have to get up one more time. That's my fish tank. It's just sleeping. I forgot. I have a stupid kidney infection. I forgot to. Juicy Fruit is canceled? Hold on, I have to take my kidney medication because I have a stupid kidney infection from COVID. And if I don't take it now, I have to take it at 11. I'm gonna end up having pain. Sorry. Okay. My first, okay, here we go. Okay, let's read it. So my first time smoking weed, I was on a road trip across the United States. I'd finally arrived in LA for the first time from PA. Welcome. And my friend and I were in Walmart parking lot in Compton, and I smoked a bowl for the first time listening to The Echoes by Pink Floyd. My car dashboard receded from my vision and looked like a spaceship cockpit. Then we got in and out. It's funny how your first time on smoking weed really does like change, like morph, kind of like makes your reality morphed a little bit. Suburban, thank you for that. Or not Suburban, sorry. Winga, thank you for the 100 biddies. Yes, I have. Thank you, Astor. I think you'd be a great Emma Frost from The White Witch. Uncanny X-Men, if you was asked. Oh, cool. I'll check it out. Weed is a mild hallucination that's often felt most the first time. That's true, because I had a really fun... I'll tell you my first. After I hear some stories, I'll tell my first. But I want to hear other people's first. I want to laugh. My best high story went to a buddy's place for a small party. I rarely smoked. Silence says golden. I rarely smoked weed, but was really high that night. Some other buddies came over later that night, and one of them is missing part of his finger. He was waving it around in front of me. I convinced myself that he didn't know his own finger was missing. So I was seriously worried about him. Everyone else was laughing. I'm sure it looked hilarious. You're like, bro, I don't want to be the one to break it to this guy, but like, something really happened to his hand. Yo, one time, not to get too much into the mushroom stories, but I'll tell you this quick one. One time, my friend threw up in front of me on mushrooms, and we had eaten grapes like only before we tripped. And she was like, oh no, I think it's going bad. And I was like, no. Oh shit. Those look like your intestines. It looks like your intestines. And then she just like lost her shit. And I was like, I meant the puke looked like your intestines. Because it was like half grape, half grapes, half eaten grapes. Yeah, I fucked her up. That whole night was fucked up. And then I was like, oh God, now I just got to spend 4 hours like talking this girl out of like this craziness. My friends got... Kiss Kira. My friends got some weed oil dip cigarettes long back. Me and my friends were laughing for no reason for a long time. He looked at it. I looked at him. We were laughing at each other and asking, why are you laughing? And the laughing continues until your stomach hurts, right? You laugh so hard it hurts. It hit my... On New Year's Eve 2000 and it hit my... Oh wait. I ate an edible at the Fish concert and it hit me while on the Ferris wheel. That sounds like a fucking blast. Satan King. The first time I got stoned, my 10-year stoner friends made a gravity bong out of these 2-liter soda bottles, and I totally like white walled the 2-liter, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. I couldn't walk. It felt like I was turning the earth with my feet rather than walking across the surface. Definitely Ralph. Hey, what's up, Satan King? I have a very similar experience. I love that. Big Yonk, because people are going off what they see, but I like the steady fan base I build because they stick around, you know. And she's been on the platform for a long time. All right, Prodigal. I had a friend's older brother tell us as kids that once you take acid, you never the same. I don't know what he meant after that. I tried it. It permanently unlocks something in the brain. It alters your perception of reality forever. It does. It definitely does. I had a friend who took acid, and I'm sure everyone else has this story because I feel like every time I said that, someone's like, me too. I had a friend who took acid and then saw in black and white for 2 years of his life. Yeah. It was super weird. My favorite shroom trip. We've got to go back to the weed stories. I'll read this one shroom story, but we got to go weed. I want to hear weed stories because it's funny. Those are like funny. I mean, all of them are funny, but I want to hear the first time. Also involved bottle rockets, frogs in a pond, and my roommate peeing her pants while sitting on her desk. See, peeing on your pants is cool. I love that, Jay. Lucid. I was walking through DC at night for our first night in college, and we hit a bowl. I swear I could feel gravity shifting and I was staggering crazy. Then we came across some police and I never tried to act so normal in my life. I had the same experience. That's what I'm thinking is funny because a lot of you guys are saying stuff in different circumstances that were very like similar things happened to me. No, it's not pre-workout. So it's not per se kidney infection. Something's wrong with my kidney. One kidney from COVID. I recently had COVID. And I guess the type of COVID I had can leave like a long-term effect on your kidneys for something. So I've seen a specialist, but I constantly feel like I'm having a kidney infection. So it's Demanose powder just for urinary tract health. I don't know. I'm on antibiotics and medication and stuff. It's really kind of shitty. Peeing has not been fun for quite some time now. It just hurts like a motherfucker. The first time I smoked weed, I was stuck in the rear seat of a car. It felt like a roller coaster. Yeah. Especially if you're in the middle seat. Melodic. The first time blazing, I was taking a drive at lunch in high school. I felt like we were perpetually drifting sideways. I had to ask the passengers if we were drifting like a little to the side. It fucks with your like the way you the perception of the earth, right? Oh, thank you, George. Let's see. Scroll up, there's more weed stories in the chat. Black and white, hella nah. Hold on, I gotta scroll down a little bit. My first time, all right, Lily, let's hear yours. My first time I got stoned, I stayed at my buddy's house and we were snuck out and walked miles through the desert to sneak over to this girl's sleep over party. We smoked out of a Coke can and it tasted awful because we paid way too much. When we ended up getting home by sunrise and his mom made us waffles with chocolate frosting, which was the best waffle ever. I love that. I love that. Why is it that you smoke out of like such weird shit when you're young? You know, like you're like, I can make a bong out of this. First time smoking pot was with my friend 01. My friend Rich at a party. I think at the same party there was a girl crawling from guy to guy. I regret that I wasn't one of them now. Oh shit, if you weren't stoned, you might have gotten some. You might have gotten some. Take care of yourself, homegirl. Thank you. I am. I've been seeing a specialist, so I forget what it's called, but I'll know more by next week. The best weed story of my life was just a couple years ago when I legally bought weed from the store with a medical cart. It was so surreal going into the store and legally walking out with 2.5 ounces of flour. But you still feel awkward, right? Because for the first year I would buy weed in California, like I would feel awkward, right? Like I would be like still going out to my car, like all shifty, like oh shit, someone's gonna get me in trouble. Yep. You're not on remdesivir. Is that for your kidney? Yep, Y2K, I think maybe before that, but the first time I remember, I don't know. One time, sure does. One time I thought I was falling out of my bed endlessly. Finally, I had to get up and watch some movies. Oh, because you felt like, yeah, okay. That makes sense. That would make me feel sick a little bit. Your girlfriend dumped you for 2 years for dumping my, oh, you dumped your girlfriend of 2 years for dumping my weed out the window. Listen, man, like, I agree with that because destroying somebody's property or doing something to somebody's property because you're like mad at them or whatever is just like fucked up, you know? I don't like anybody that like fuck a property. Smoked at the bus stop before school. Slept through all my classes after. Funky call me Medina. Doing it right. Okay, one second. I'm so far behind. I packed it in too tight. This stuff is like so yummy. It tastes like sugar. Doc Savage. Once I was really high at work. Loss prevention needed me to detain a shoplifter and I was not up for it. You're like, nah. I smoked with Bella Knox in Camp Hill, PA at a house party. What's up, Gorilla Smack? So you live in Pennsylvania? PA, Pennsylvania, college house parties are literally crazy. Like the walls sweat. The walls sweat when you're at college parties there. Unknown user. I tried smoking weed on my friend's roof and I fell off. So, oh no. Fell off it so slow. I felt like I floated that I forgot that I fell flat on my back and I just stood up like it was nothing. And my friends freaked out. Oh no. When weed goes wrong. Anytime, wet wag. Here, let me scroll down. Righteous banana. My first time was with my buddy, and the power went out. My friend looked at me with the most serious face and goes, dude, I think my house battery died. So we walked over to the Radio Shack and bought a bunch of batteries, brought them back, and he starts chucking them in the toilet. The second he flushed it, the power came back on, and the timing had him convinced that he was right about the house battery. Oh, I love that one. That one's the best one so far. That is the best one because it's just like silly, you know? I love that. I absolutely love it. Let's see in gray. I don't remember the first time I smoked, but I remember the first time I walked down. The time I walked down the street when I was high as a kite and seeing my bandmate. What I didn't see was my bandmate waving a stop sign that he had knocked over and him knocking me out with said stop sign by waving it in my face. Oh shit. You were blind, temporary blindness. I hotboxed before class and the teacher told the class I smelled like weed. Oops. Oops. I mean, I think somebody should make a book of just like first time weed stories because like I feel like they're most of the time they're just like funny, goofy, you know, things. First time I smoked weed, I woke up 2 days after and my family got scared. They're like, oh, shitty is depression. My bud and I got high. Vadimer. My buzz and I got high with Shen around 2 a.m. We eventually got the munchies and went to the gas station and got the last hot dogs there. Just then a cop came in and was chatting with the clerk. We were so spooked. Then we heard him exclaim, dang, y'all didn't even leave me any hot dogs. True to a cop. I'm gonna have to make an arrest. Oh shit. Paranoid, huh? Went wide-eyed as fuck. And he was just joking, but we legit had mini heart attacks and we paid and left immediately. There's a movie where these, oh, what the fuck is the movie with the little kids? It's really funny and they like curse and stuff. And I gotta scroll all the way down. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss any. Watch a big screen transformer box explode into a ball of fire while tripping once in lights in my entire apartment complex. It was crazy. Jojo Rabbit. The first time I smoked, I was young and almost didn't do it. After I did it, I ended up eating a brownie and laid in bed until I fell asleep. Wasn't really funny. Being high in Spanish class would be crazy. I was high in Spanish class. Being high in any class would be crazy because I've never been stoned in school. One time, and I thought it'd be a great idea to give myself a librette with a push pin. Wait, is that the piercing? That's a piercing, right? Hold on, I gotta read one and then get to the end so I can see your conversation. Me and my cousin was smoking in the basement of our grandparents, and he yelled down, "I smell weed!" So we tossed it in the bushes outside. Later, we were there. He said, "The bush is on fire out there." You lit the bush on fire? Okay, I think I'm down. Oh, the piercing. I thought you said I have something in my mouth. Oh, here. No shit. Should it bleed everywhere? Oh, we're down to the bottom. $24 boxes of Cocoa Pebbles the first time you got high? Fuck yeah. No, the movie isn't super bad. Aw, anytime, Sober Shark. The movie isn't super bad. It's a recent movie. My friend Sharon and I was so high in AM/PM that when the cashier, AM/PM, the gas station, said, "Hola," she looked at me and said, "How did they know I spoke Spanish?" How did they know this?